Hello friends, welcome back again to today's class. We are learning how to make this 2D petal on this very turban. Before we start, please go ahead to subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so. Thank you all for joining me in today's class. So right now I have this very pattern. I will use it to cut out my doll face satin. This pattern can be any shape of your choice. So I'll go ahead to trace it on my satin and then I will cut it out. So to make it very easy, I just want to fold it into two so that once I know that I'm cutting two at once. Okay, so you can even fold the fabric into three so that you can be fast while cutting it out. All right, so I'm just tracing it out, and at the end, I will cut it out, then we'll move to the next step. If this is your first time of joining or visiting my channel, this is Neki Collection channel and I create content on how to make your headwears, different designs. So I would love that you subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you stay updated once I drop new videos. I drop videos every week. So you subscribe and stay tuned so that you get notified once I drop new tutorials. Alright, so let me just go ahead to cut out as many patterns as possible. So guys, you can see that I'm done cutting out my fabric and I have up to 16 pieces of this pattern. 16 pieces. So what I'm going to go ahead to do now is to reinforce this fabric. It's a very light fabric. So I'm going to reinforce it with an interface. so that it will become thick. All right. So I will place the right side downwards while the wrong side face upward. So I'm just going to be setting 8 pieces of this pattern. I'm not going to be doing this for all the patterns. I'm just setting 8 pieces. That's like 16 pieces into two. So I'm setting the eight pieces. Then I will place my interface. I believe that you know what this interface use. That's the normal one they tell us use. So I'm just going to be placing the interface on it and then use my heated iron to press it. Alright. So while you are done pressing it, you see that the gum has already melted and it sticks on your pattern. Can you see that? So I'm simply pulling it off so that I can trace each of them and cut them out. This interface will make your patterns or your petals to be thick. It won't be light just like your normal satin, right? So I'm just going ahead to cut out these patterns from the interface. Okay. Okay guys, I hope you are following up till this moment. You can see that I've already cut it out. So for this other part, I'm not going to be adding any form of interface on it. I'm just going to iron it out in case if it is rumpled. So no interface, I will just work with it this way. Okay, so I'm just ironing it out while the other one has the interface. So right now I will be picking one with interface and one without interface, and I will merge the two together and then sew it all round. You can use your pin to hold it down so that it will be stable while sewing. Right? So the good side is inside while the wrong side faces outward. So I'm just using my pin to hold it and then I'll go ahead to sew it. Alright? So right now I'm done sewing it all around. And for you to be able to turn this fabric, you have to create an opening at the center of the other side without interface. All right. And you don't need to bother about this opening simply because it won't be showing at the end of your design. So you can just create that opening so that it will enable you turn it over. All right. So what I'm doing here is for you to be able to turn a curved pieces or tell us do this. So you have to use your scissors to create this thing I'm doing. Make sure you don't cut the thread part, but you have to make this mark so that when you turn it over, it can relax well. If you don't do this, when you turn it over, it won't relax so well. So I'm just going ahead now to turn it over from that very opening. I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. Please go ahead to give me a thumbs up. Like my video, you can recommend this channel to your tailor friends. Alright? So thank you all for always visiting my channel and I appreciate you all. So I'm just turning it over and when I'm done doing this, then we'll move to the next stage. So guys, you can see that I've already turned this over. I'm just going to be also pressing it so that it will just be fine, okay, and flat. So I'm just pressing it out. You will repeat this step for the other petals. I'm just using this for example to know what to do. So you repeat these steps for the other petal. Then for that opening that you created, you can just apply your glue so that it doesn't fray, to just stick on the other part. So this is the petal that I've created. I will also go ahead to fix my cup chain on this petal. Alright, I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. Leave me a comment, like my video, recommend this channel to your tailor friends, to other milliners. Alright, so I will just apply my glue and then stick the cup chain on it. This is what I will do for the rest of the other design. So if you love this shape, you can recreate this. If you love other shape, you can use any other shape to also recreate. So friends, you can see that I've simply used this method to create the other petals. Right now is simply how to form my design, and for each design you can tack it or you use your glue to stick them. After which you take it to your turban, to your hat, or to your fascinator, whatever you want to use it to style. You take it there and then fix it on. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I hope you find it valuable. If you do so, please don't just watch and move on. Hit the like button, encourage me. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so because I drop many more contents on how to make your headwears.